Welcome to the Daily Wisdom Resource for every day of this year, presented by Dr. Lacey Mite Bible Teaching Center. The divine and experiential wisdom principles for successful living for day 1 of this month are from Proverbs chapter 1. Practical application of Proverbs chapter 1. Proverbs chapter 1 sets the tone for the entire book by stressing the value of wisdom, discipline, and the fear of the Lord. It teaches that wisdom is not just intellectual, but deeply moral and spiritual. The chapter opens with a clear purpose of the book of Proverbs: to help people gain understanding, do what is right and just, and make wise decisions. For the young and inexperienced, the book of Proverbs offers guidance and maturity. For the wise, it offers growth in knowledge and sound judgment. One key lesson is the fear of the Lord, which means a deep respect and reverence for God, as the foundation of all true knowledge, true wisdom, true understanding. Without this reverence, people remain morally, physically, and spiritually foolish, no matter how educated, famous, and rich they may be. Another practical point is the warning against bad company or companionship, which means relationship with bad people, relationship with bad friends. The chapter describes how sinners may entice other people to commit sin, crime, or violence, with promises of easy money, getting rich quick, becoming famous, or ungodly excitement and pleasure. The advice is clear: do not follow bad people, do not follow bad friends, do not have close or intimate relationship with bad people, because they will influence or control your life negatively. This can ruin your life and your destiny, and lead to your destruction, morally, spiritually, and physically. It can even lead to your death. It is as serious as that. Remember the warning in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. King James Version. Don't let anyone fool you. Bad companions make a good person bad. New International Reader's Version. Do not be deceived. Bad companionships corrupt good habits. Disciples Literal New Testament. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. New International Version. The final part of the chapter is wisdom personified, crying out in the streets, offering help to those who will listen. But many refuse to listen, and eventually, they face the evil and destructive consequences of their choices. The chapter ends by contrasting the ruin, destruction, and trouble that come from rejecting wisdom, with the peace and safety that come from listening to God. In practice, this means we should value godly wisdom above worldly success, avoid peer pressure and immoral influences, listen to correction and instruction, fear, respect, honor, and obey God, knowing that real safety and success come from Him. In short, Proverbs chapter 1 tells us that our choices have consequences, and wise living begins with listening to God, and obeying His commands, as stated in the Bible. Now listen to the full text of Proverbs chapter 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. To know wisdom and instruction, to discern the words of understanding, to receive instruction in wise dealing, in righteousness, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the young man, that the wise man may hear, and increase in learning, that the man of understanding may attain to sound counsel. To understand a proverb and parables, the words and riddles of the wise. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but the foolish despise wisdom and instruction. My son, listen to your father's instruction, and don't forsake your mother's teaching. For they will be a garland to grace your head, and chains around your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, don't consent. If they say, "Come with us, let's lie in wait for blood. Let's lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let's swallow them up alive like Sheol, and whole, like those who go down into the pit. We'll find all valuable wealth. We'll fill our houses with plunder. You shall cast your lot among us. We'll all have one purse. My son, don't walk on the path with them. Keep your foot from their path. For their feet run to evil. They hurry to shed blood. For the net is spread in vain in the sight of any bird. But these lay in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. Wisdom calls aloud in the street. She utters her voice in the public squares. She calls at the head of noisy places. At the entrance of the city gates, she utters her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? How long will mockers delight themselves in mockery, and fools hate knowledge? Turn at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make known my words to you. Because I have called, and you have refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no one has paid attention. But you have ignored all my counsel, and wanted none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your disaster. I will mock when calamity overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when your disaster comes on like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come on you. Then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me. Because they hated knowledge, and didn't choose the fear of the Lord. They wanted none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore they will eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own schemes. For the backsliding of the simple will kill them. The careless ease of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell securely, and will be at ease, without fear of harm.